Hello and welcome to Time Out with Sports Adda. So honestly, people don't care what happened at the toss, but they really care that what Dhoni has said at the toss. And Bhavik, I'll let you take over and tell us what have we heard from Mahi Bhai.
Well, in 2020, it was definitely not, and this year it's definitely. So,
Yes,
there was a way of, giving that sign that, okay, I'm here to play and I will represent CSK next season. But
Yeah.
it's such a good day to be MS Dhoni fan.
absolutely, absolutely. It's a very great day. I am also kind of wearing something yellow
Yeah,
because
yeah,
end में
thoda
दिल
sa
तो
hai,
हमारा धोनी
yellow,
पे ही है.
always.
Yeah, always. So Salil, I'll ask you. Do you think this is something that he always thought of? Or is it because that this season has gone really bad, or that he really wants to play his last game in Chennai?
Well, and like he said in his interview, what he'd like to thank all the fans. He said Mumbai has been really grateful to him and his team, and he loves Mumbai. But we would want to say a big thank you to all the other venues also.
Yeah. So excellent. The toss is done. Dhoni winning the toss. Nothing, no surprise there. And Rajasthan losing the toss. That is also not a surprise to us
But
because
just
they've
as
been really bad at the toss.
Sanju also mentioned that we are least bothered about the toss now.
Toss.
So yeah,
So excellent. We'll have a look at the teams. The Chennai team first.
yeah.
Salil, I'll let you take over and tell me what do you think about this lineup. A lot of changes and opportunities for youngsters.
Well, clearly looks like Jagdishan, Simarjeet, and Mukesh Chaudhary all getting their games. You also have Prashant Solanki in the squad. But yes, this looks like more of a squad that they would like to, set a kind of a template for in the future. You don't
Yep.
see a Robin Uttapa. There is no Jadeja. There's no Bravo. This clearly looks like future squad. Maybe two or three names will be added over here with the exclusion of a few, but mostly the
Right.
template will be quite similar to this. So looking forward to what they have in store for the last game.
Well, and looking at the Rajasthan Royals lineup, one guy is back. He was a man
Hattie,
and now he's a father.
newly, dad. So yes, Shimran is back, while the
Yep.
firing top four remains the same: Yashashvi, Joss, Sanju, and Devdutt. And we have seen hints of Ravi Ashwin batting at number three and scoring that famous half century. But yeah, all in all, this looks a very settled, unit with Trent Bolt, Prasidh, the purple Yuzvendra Chahal, and Obed McCoy. Well, I guess this is one of the finest teams that has placed in IPL 2022, and I'm sure they'll be so much geared up to move up to the second position.
Right, right. But Bhavik, do you think the toss lost by Rajasthan is like a blessing in disguise? Because in the end, when you're chasing, you can always focus on the net run rate. You
No
can win
doubt.
the game by 2, 3 overs, and that is, I think, an asset for them.
But see, I really feel that they just have to win the game. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that
that's true.
they are lagging behind Lucknow for the net run rate, but then again, I really feel it's just win is something that they would eye for, even if they sort of bundle out Chennai for some 160, 170. I don't think so.
Right.
They'll sort of take that pressure of completing that target in 14 to 15 overs. So that would
Yeah.
certainly add as a bonus for them. But yeah, I mean, it's CCI, Chennai batting first. So I'm sure, 160, 170 is rightly there on the cards.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, Salil, what is the par total on this pitch? Because Brabourne is a very unpredictable pitch, good pitch to bat on, but sometimes it's a bit slower. So according to you, Chennai, what is the ideal target according to you, looking at the Rajasthan lineup?
Well, this clearly looks like a very good batting pitch, like it's been all throughout the season. Even in the pitch report, Gavaskar was like, "There's not much green on it. Looks excellent.
Yeah.
Might not spin so much because it's been a very good pitch for spinners as well. Landing up with 69 wickets in the matches over here with an average of 21. I think that's great. But clearly looks like a good batting pitch with the kind of form that Devon Conway and Ruturaj Gaikwad have got. The typical
Yeah.
Chennai template of getting off to a flyer without giving any wickets is quite on the card. So I don't see anything less than 170 out here purely because and I'm being a little conservative, but they're going to go out all guns. As MS said, we just want our batsmen to bat freely. They're just gelling in as a team and to find the purpose for the next seasons. I think this is very important. So it's not just
Right.
about getting the balance in the squad, but also about giving the exposure to the players.
Yeah, you're right, Salil. And we'll not waste further time now. We'll move on to the predictions because it's gonna be a cracker of a game. So it's prediction time. Well, as you all know, we'll make one batting, bowling, and team prediction. So I'll go first. I'll make my batting prediction, and that will be Ruturaj Gaikwad to score a 50. Well, I would say no because I
No.
think I don't know. I was in a dilemma, but 50, I
अच्छा
think
लास्ट गेम
it's
है
tough.
यार, जगह सीमेंट करनी है.
Yeah, don't
हाँ
double team on me, man.
लास्ट
I am not.
भी है
One second.
ये
Wait, like in my defense, I think Trent Bolt and Prasidh Krishna and Obed McCoy and even Ashwin and Chahal will be coming out with the goods because they are really hungry for this win. I think
Yeah,
they are eyeing for that top spot. Now, second prediction would be Trent Bolt. Exactly why I said that. Will pick up two or more wickets. Yes, because he's got that knack of picking up wickets with the new ball. And I know Devon Conway is the fellow New Zealander and he will play him cautiously. But Ruturaj has some issues with the incoming deliveries. We've seen him play those cross-batted shots and get out. So I think that is my pure prediction for him not getting a 50 and Trent Bolt getting him out, hopefully, with an LBW board. And my final prediction is the team prediction. If I can have a look at it. Yeah. CSK to lose a wicket in the power play. Well, I'm actually contemplating my own stuff, but I don't think they lose a wicket in the power play. But it's quite possible. It's quite possible that they get a good start, and then in the end you could see Ruturaj Gaikwad perish before a 50. So these are my predictions.
all right, good one. I'm hoping that Trent Bolt doesn't take this wicket, and that's CSK's top batsman for me. That's Devon Conway. That will be my first prediction. I think he's been in some great form. I would have been slightly disappointed with the DRS not being there last time, and
Yeah.
and getting out to that ball that was going down the leg side. But can't help that. I think he'll back himself. He's a big match player. He'll definitely do well. That's my first. My second prediction is RR's best bowler will be Ravichandran and Ashwin. I think if you see his economy over this IPL, he's been absolutely brilliant. He's a thinking cricketer. There's a supercomputer out there, always on the move, always thinking, always helping Sanju Samson, and he brings a lot of that, the intelligence and the captaincy element also in his game. So he's quite the bowler to get a few CSK wickets and be their top
Right.
bowler. Apart from that, my last and match prediction will be in their 20 overs. CSK will hit more than 25 boundaries, that is sixes and fours put together. And I think that should be enough for making it more than 160, 170. So over to
or
you.
on the
Yes.
cards.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, my first prediction here, the batting prediction would be Ambati Raidu to hit more than five boundaries. One of the
Oh,
guys from
yes.
either Ruturaj or Devon might just fail to consolidate, but I really feel then Ambati Raidu might just step in, fill that howler. So Ambati Raidu for me is scoring big. So that's my first prediction. While my second prediction, the bowling prediction, is usually Hal to be the best bowler. We'll have
Right.
this tussle. Me and Salil, we're both predicting the same thing, but yes, difference of opinion there. Ravi Ashwin, Yuzvendra Chahal, and loggerheads. So yeah, while my final prediction here would be CSA's total would be above 170. Lesser the set
Well,
better.
yes.
It's
Yeah.
a flat wicket, good batting conditions, and Ruturaj and Convoy with Ambati Raidu to finish the game. So yeah, everything
Perfect.
tick tick.
Tick, tick, tick. So lovely. Now, Salil, I'll ask you first before we move ahead for live action. That which team do you back on winning? Do you think CSK are going to come out emerge victorious in this game and they want to stop Rajasthan from getting that number two spot, or do you think that Rajasthan are going to be hungrier than ever to go for the first qualifier?
Well, I may be saying this for the first time, but I think I'm backing Rajasthan here purely because they really
Okay.
want to win the match. It's not that they are not going to win the match and not qualify, because it's really difficult for them not to qualify. They'll have to lose with a very big margin, and Delhi to win with a very big margin for them to go out. But what they'll be really vying is with the kind of cricket that they've played. They really want to make it to
Yeah.
the top two, and they rather play for the finals than playing for an elimination game after being so comfortable at the top of the table for almost the
Right.
entire tournament. I
Right.
think they will have that in mind, and they will assume that even if it's a target of 200 and we're going to play the last few matches, it's you have no choice but to go out and win those games, regardless of the situation, regardless of the outcome of the first innings, regardless of the toss outcome. So, Rajasthan it is for me from a very logical perspective.
Excellent. So now asking Bhavik, Dil ya Dimag? Dil Chennai, Dimag Rajasthan. What do you have to say about that?
Well, you have answered it for me. Whole sentence, it signifies everything that I had to say here. But then
Exactly.
again, it will be really, really nice to Chennai defend the score. There are of some young guns inside, so yeah, looking forward to sort of see them perform at the highest level under the leadership of Dhoni. So yeah, let's see. I'm sort of 51 with CSK only because of the heart says.
So it's excellent, great predictions by both of you all. Now, live action coming up, guys. Thank you for joining with me, Salil Bhavik. I will see you in the mid match show. This was Time Out with Sports Adda.